Hello, my viewers, and welcome to the Crowd of Wellness, where we discuss profound issues of a very deep nature. Issues that on an ordinary day you would not discuss with a friend, but here you have a safe space with us. You have a safe space. This is a community where we get vulnerable and we discuss issues from the core of our heart. Here are issues of mental health and everything in between. Today, I'll discuss my personal journey of OCD. In today's episode, I'll discuss how it started. But before I discuss how I began experiencing the horrendous disorder of OCD, I'll simply mention what OCD is and what I endured during this very difficult time, and I'll touch briefly on what I did to have some relief. I'll indeed delve into how I came out from that deep dark hole. First and foremost, I would want to explain what OCD is. What is OCD? OCD is a situation or a mental disorder. It could be termed as a mental disorder where there are repetitive thoughts in one's mind, recurring thoughts, disturbing thoughts, which I always accompany with a difficult emotional situation. Your emotions are charged, and not only are they charged, they bring about a lot of pain. So, in my own journey, I began experiencing the difficult disorder of OCD in 2021, following the death of my beloved mother. It was upon going through and looking at those thoughts, evaluating, over-analysis of thoughts, led me into the trap of OCD, which proved to be very difficult to come out of. These are recurring thoughts, like I said. I had what could be considered, what could be termed as pure OCD, which is usually said to be purely, it ends on the level of thought, but that could be disputed because every obsession is followed by a compulsion, even at a mental state, where you begin to think, a thought arises, and therefore you begin to think the same thought over and over again, and that in and by itself is a compulsion. So then, it was the over-analysis of my mother's death that led me to OCD. I had so much pain. I had difficulty processing her death. I had difficulty accepting it because as at that time, I had no tools for me to come out of that situation. I had not equipped myself, and may I say, nobody equips themselves for issues such as those. Everybody is a victim. So I found myself into the OCD trap, and I was analyzing her death. I kept on asking myself questions that I could not answer, and those repetitive questions in nature resulted into a vicious cycle of emotional turmoil, and that emotional turmoil is what brought me to the bed of OCD in 2021. And following that, it was such a difficult time for my family and I, because what I was experiencing led or spilled over to my husband, and he too started experiencing a very difficult time. So then, what did we decide to do? The first step that I did, as I am a Christian, I sought the counsel of a Catholic priest. I sought the counsel of a Catholic priest. He gave me the audience, and I started to frequently have therapy with him, and it was quite helpful. It was very helpful. But I was still in that deep dark hole. I sought counsel, but I was still in that deep dark hole. So then what did I do? In an effort to find relief, I went to the mental institution here in Zambia, which is known as the Chainama Hills Hospital, where I was referred to a counselor. And that counselor referred me to talk to me, of course, upon seeking counsel, I was again referred to a physician, you could say a psychiatrist, who diagnosed me with OCD. And thereafter, he prescribed some drugs for me. And then I was prescribed these drugs were, and the effectiveness of these drugs, and if at all these drugs were able to pull me out of the doldrums of OCD. Indeed, if what I have shared today has touched your soul, I would like you to share this video, like and subscribe. Let us hold each other's hand on this journey, and let us see ourselves through. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next time, it's bye for now. Bye.